What is stress and why is it so intense? Why do you always feel so rushed and powerless? Why do you always miss that one clutch free throw when you really need it? And you're taking a super important test and you're sweating and you're forgetting everything you know and you just know you're gonna fail. What is stress?
Everybody responds to stress differently, right? What stresses me out might not stress you out. What stresses you out might not stress me out. Some people might be in the ocean and see a huge wave and, oh my God, that freaks them out because they know they're about to get absolutely wiped out. Whereas somebody else looks at that wave and like, oh my God, this is going to be the best time ever.
There are 4 types of stress. There's acute stress, which is a lot of stress, but it goes away pretty fast. It's like a car crash or something. Trauma, which is a form of acute stress, isn't positive, but it can provoke a reaction called post-traumatic growth. It's like an attack or an assault. There's chronic stress, which is not a lot of stress, but it's constantly there. It's like a bad job. And then there's eustress, which I'll talk about later.
I mean, there's always a lot of stress right before the event. What that tends to make you do is go out too fast, go out too hard, and that's not sustainable. So you have to get on top of that, realize it, and slow yourself down so that you can hit the targets that you're trying to hit. Personally, overcoming stress, I try to visualize how it's going to go as best I can repetitively. Basically, from the moment I get up to the moment I know how the race is going to begin, you put stress on yourself to get the things done that you need to get done, and then you put it behind you so that it doesn't become chronic stress. Chronic stress makes your arteries close up, it affects your GI system, it affects your immune system, your brain, your memory, it makes your blood sugars go up, and once that happens, then a whole chain of negative events happen. Being able to control that, whether it be through meditation or deep breathing or yoga, so that you can limit that chronic stress is really important.
Normally, stress makes your heart beat fast and constricts blood vessels, and that is why it's linked to cardiovascular issues. The other day, I was reading about a study from Harvard University, and this study is about embracing stress as a positive and natural response, and that ended up reducing stress. If you think about stress as a good thing, then your heart rate doesn't increase and your blood vessels don't constrict. So basically, next time you're getting stressed out and stuff, just think of it as your body rising to meet the challenge.
Your response to that stress is going to be what causes that peak athletic performance, because it's going to make you rise up to a level that you may never have attained before and be able to perform. It's being able to use that, being able to feel that and feel it as excitement for the thing you're about to do, rather than feel it as nerves or anxiety for how you might fail.
So there is actually a good type of stress. Remember that 4th stress I never talked about called eustress? Yeah, it's actually a good type of stress. It's like small amounts of helpful stress that can help you improve or grow. It's like being in the cold or like working out your muscle. Basically, you gotta practice getting good at stress. Just think of it as a good thing. It's like shooting a free throw.